Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hey, just making a video. It's late night. Right before I go to bed. I'm about to go to bed here in a minute. But actually, just kind of got home and getting situated. So, just making my nightly little video. I'm just kidding. I don't make one every night. Y'all know that. But let me go ahead and update the title or whatever on this video. The screen's black because I'm outside right now. You can hear me, but the screen's black because I'm outside. But it's okay. I'm about to switch it over to the cell phone so y'all can see. And we're going to play some poker. So today is poker log September. I hate this stupid. I don't hate it, but September 26th. Oh man, I got gas. I'm going to go ahead and switch it back over. I think the only thing that should be open is, I don't even know why all this shit is open. The only thing that should be open is the poker. And I might watch a video from YouTube. I was just about to watch it. I don't even really know what it's about, but you know. Alright, so yeah, man, here I am. It crossed my mind that I should sit down and play some poker and get into the late night tournament, but then I realized, or I was thinking, well, I might have to make a deposit and, transfer some money over because my bankroll's at $0. And I was like, I'm going to have to transfer some dollar bills over, and didn't really feel like doing it right away. And then I was like, you know what, I don't need to transfer any money. I should just chill. So, a few months ago, I invested in, or not a few months, but a few weeks ago, I invested into Bitcoin. And I thought it was a real good investment. I thought I was pretty smart and all that. But this last week or whatever, Bitcoin has just been dropping and dropping and dropping. It's dropped 30%. So it's very significant. Damn, I don't even know how much money I've lost now, considering that it just dropped that much. And I have a substantial amount invested. I just lost a lot. And the only way I really get that back is by waiting for Bitcoin to go back up. So it's not like I can take my money out or cash it in, because then I just eat the loss. The shit is down like fucking hundreds of dollars. I pull out now and say, oh man, let me just cut my losses right here. Well, in reality, what happens is I end up taking a huge L, and it's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to take an L. We're actually trying to profit, but it's a whole nother story. So what we're doing now is anyway, it has basically, I went ahead and logged in. I've been working all day. Just got off today. Our days are so long, and today was even longer. And it was one of those type of days that I don't like, but it's over now. So all the little things I didn't like, I dealt with them, and I had to deal with them today. But it was a good day, man. It was a good day because I was able to go to work. I did a good job at work, I guess you would say. I always do a good job, but it's not always noticed or appreciated. But today, it might have been. And so here I am back at the house. I really need to go back to bed because I got to go back to work in the morning at 7 o'clock. I got to be there at 7, so I'm going to wake up at 6. Not a lot of sleep, but it's okay, man, because like I said, Bitcoin is down big time. So we've been losing money with that. Plus, I made some bad investments, crypto investments, and I lost money with that. So, yeah, and in these last 2 weeks, I haven't been working really because my boss just decided not to call me in to work at all. Kind of like they don't need me. Kind of sucks. And today I was really thinking about it negatively to myself silently, just thinking like I might actually have to get a new job just because this job won't give me enough hours. And I was thinking that's so fucked up because, or it's odd because everyone quits this job. 90% of everyone quits because they can't handle it. And here I am showing them I can handle it and hanging in there. And they won't even call me into work. And I'm considering leaving because of the fact that I need more money, more work basically. So it's just kind of odd that I had to go through that while everyone else is going through the challenge of if they will or not. Odd, unfortunate for me. But yeah, last week I worked. I didn't get almost any hours. I think that my employer gave my ass fucking 8 hours or some shit. Long story short, wasn't enough to. It's nothing, 8 hours in a week. It's like, yeah, you're definitely not wanted or needed. But then I realized like I should not be complaining. Like this is my life, and I should be thankful. Basically, is what I was realizing. Thankful for the little bit I got, and like. I thought about it and I was like, that is true. If anybody appreciates time off, it's me. I've been off of work for the last 2 years. And I'm in the midlife, so this is not time a man my age should be not working, but it was a decision I made and it was personal reasons or whatever. That's what I did. So I wasn't going to play tonight. I was like, there's no point in playing. Like, I don't want to be up all night. And plus, like, being up all night and making a few bucks, I don't give a fuck about that. But then I realized that I actually won last night. Not won, but I made it into a tournament past the bubble and I made like $6 or $7. And so I had a few bucks. I said, I was just looking through the tournaments and I was actually about to say, nah, I'm not going to play tonight because I don't want to be up all night. And there's really no tournaments besides like the $5 and $3 ones. I didn't feel like losing all that or even buying into the tournament if I'm not going to finish it, if I'm not going to stay up as long as it would take to win it or to get to my money. But then I saw this tournament, which is the nightly $1, and it comes on at 11. It used to come on at 11:40. It's coming on at 11:05 now. I saw this and I saw that I actually have $9. So I realized that I gotta play this tournament right here. This is a good tournament because it has great opportunity, and then also because it's $1. So it's the last cheap tournament for the night. Winning this tournament right here, it's only really worth like $10, but it has a lot of extra added potential to be worth a lot more. Instead of $10, that could be $10,000. I'd have enough money to buy one Bitcoin. But yeah, Bitcoin is dropping drastically. I don't know what's going on with the market or whatever. I think I know exactly what's going on. Well, I don't know how the hell I would know because I'm new to the market. I'm not an investor. This is all new to me, looking at these graphs and shit. But to me, when I looked at it, it was pretty apparent that another rise was going to come. Another boom like we had 2 years ago. And it's also pretty apparent that the stock, it goes down pretty low before it goes up high. It's almost like it needs momentum. You know, like when you're on a swing or something and you got to go back before you go forward, or if you were like trying to give yourself if you're trying to jump over something, basically is exactly what we want the stock to do, to jump up. But you can't just jump from a still position. You have to have some momentum, So you run a little bit, meaning you back up and you move backwards. So that's kind of what I feel like it's doing. It's just moving backwards right now because sometimes I feel like I'm missing out, because the stock's dropping so much. Everyone could buy it right now while it's cheap. And when it goes up, they make more profit. But me, I already bought all mine while it was much higher. So sometimes I feel shitty about that. But it's like these people, somebody could be manipulating the market to their benefit. And the reason they can do that is because they hold so many Bitcoins that they could sell a lot of them and just cause the Bitcoin to crash. Not crash, but just drop drastically. Yeah, it's a flush. Just having a smoke. Today was an interesting day, though. Worked a lot today. Worked more hours today than I did fucking in the last 2 weeks. The first week I worked an hour less than I did today, and then the second week I worked about 5 hours less. I mean, several hours less than I did today. So definitely, what's it called? Working my ass off today. And I had to work with with a random. And yeah, he didn't do good, but it's like it almost makes you better working with those randoms because they suck so much that you have to pick up that slack. You bring that attitude back on a day where everyone's working hard. Y'all just knocking shit out. But I'm about to get some hours. I'm not gonna see any of this money for 2 weeks, and it's probably not even gonna take 2 weeks for Bitcoin to jump back up. It's going up, man. It's going up. I don't even know if I should bet right now or check. I should check. I don't even know if I should re-raise or if I should check again. There's our deal breaker. Now he wants to bet something decent. But yeah. some of these guys, they're kind of easy to read, where like they just have they have no bet or just horrible play, and then all of a sudden the ace or king comes out, and they're all of a sudden they're betting, and their bets are now like 1/3, 2/3, half the pot type shit. It's like, okay, all of a sudden we know how to bet. So, yeah, I just needed to get some poker in, so playing this is good. It's funny, get some poker in. A lot of times getting some poker in means just sitting there and just not getting shit. Nothing happening. Literally not even playing. What a coincidence. Ironic. Flip that around, it's almost like to win, you don't have to really do. There's nothing, you don't have to do anything. You just sit there and then you win. But yeah, I noticed sometimes that's how poker goes. Like everyone talks about the skill and stuff, but I've always acknowledged that it's my flush. That would have been a good flush too. But I've always acknowledged that like nobody's in control, and that those cards, it's like somebody, every time the cards go out, somebody's actually a winner and he doesn't know it yet. There's really only one winner. So there's a pair of cards that are going to end up winning, and someone has them. Now if he folds or whatever happens next, it's just a series of possible events, But the winner has already been determined, like predetermined type shit. And, I guess that's really the bottom line, and it gets deep though, because everyone can affect the outcome with our decisions and actions, or can we? But yeah, I mean, we can in the moment. We can I don't even know. We can affect certain parts, certain things. It might not even be a part of the whole. Yep. It's kind of like what? Oh shit! It's so deep. It's kind of like the shit that I learned yesterday. I was watching this. They're talking about this paradox or whatever. They're talking about a circle. On a circle, there's infinite points, and they were talking about this equation that the scientists use or whatever. And they were saying how you could take a point out of it. You could take a piece out of the circle, and when you take out a piece of the circle actually just fills itself in, and it just continues. And like basically, infinity plus one is infinity, and infinity minus one is still infinity. So even when you take that one away, it just like gets replaced right away. And it's almost, they were saying it's almost as if you never needed it in the first place, which is odd because people would say that every decision is a part of a chain. Like we believe like in a chain of events, basically, kind of like a blockchain. But I was just talking about taking a piece of the chain out and realizing that the piece was never actually needed anyway. An infinite chain. So I was just thinking how that relates to the fact that maybe sometimes when you make a decision, it really doesn't change anything, because we're just talking about is things. But yeah, it is true though, man. And I just noticed it. Like the cards go out, and sometimes it's like I'm the winner. And all I gotta do is not fold the hand, play it, and have the courage to see it to the end. And cha-ching. And the chain of events can go a million different ways, because we got the flop, the turn, the river, pre-flop. So, but it can go a million ways, but it has an order. So in a sense, it's predictable. Playing these hands. I'm gonna need to go to sleep soon. Go to work tomorrow. Try to get some more hours in. He was trying to say that he's gonna give me a lot of hours this week, but sometimes things don't go the way they say. I've noticed. So just today or tomorrow, did good. I like the small raises. I don't like the big ones. I don't put him on ace, but if he did and he bet, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I've learned that I can't even say that I should have played, because I don't know what he had. He could have had the ace, and I would have made the right decision, or could have had something else. I made the wrong decision. I'm starting to realize it doesn't matter. I can't even react to the fucking hand, because shit. I'm Sometimes I could be making decisions on incomplete information. I could be wrong, have an assumption or a feeling that it's wrong all along. And I don't want to be wrong. We're trying to make the right decision. So yeah. So I guess the only time you really see what people have is you pay them, or you pay attention. Pay attention. That's why they say pay. Queen. Couldn't make it. So we have lost some chips. I think we're last place or something. I was just gonna say that we need to do something about our chips. Then I was thinking it's not that drastic, but it's pretty drastic when you're last. But it's not that drastic. The blinds are 20, 40, and I have 1,000. So I don't know how many big blinds that is. Unless it's 5 times 10, which is 50. And 40 be 25. I'm still got 20 big blinds. Ain't no point to do nothing but just wait. It's not that urgent to make a move, really. few hands. Awkward position. The fact that they're checking is pretty awkward. There's no money in the pot. You know, fold for 40. So cheap. I wasn't gonna bluff me on there. Yeah, I'm at an empty table. I might get moved to a new table. I need to get out this car. I'm in this car. Feet are sweating. My fucking body's hurting. Fives and twos. Pretty dangerous.
Okay. How old is this picture?
A chance, man, to make it to 10K. Actually, I have to play better. Even though we still haven't got any cards. We have to make plays, meaning you have to make bets. It's an aggressive game. That 6, 7, 8. So I hit it straight on the next card. Could see this flop right here. Bam. Check it out. soon, man. It's gonna be a race. I think this guy's got queens on me. He just hit a ball. Alrighty, man. We're out of there. Probably all of them. That's it, man. I can't play anymore. So I could buy into there's games you can play, but it's just the same. So yeah, we didn't have to go all in like that. We would have saw the queen come out the next card. But we were running low on chips, but you can't really use that as an excuse. So yeah, that was a good tournament. It was, yeah. I don't think I want to try again. I could though. But yeah. 1,000 guaranteed. These tournaments are too expensive. 20 and 15 and 10. The next cheap tournament is this one for $1 at 12.10. But I'm about to go ahead and end this stream. Jackpot shouldn't go. But yeah, there's a slot machine. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, man. So looks like we lost tonight. We just basically went all in with our stack of 1,000 on a pair of nines. And beaten by a queen on the flop, which turned into a full house by the river. So I was in late position. I could have acted right. Probably could have got away from that one, but I only had about maybe 600 or 700 behind me. The blinds at almost 50, 100. So maybe about 6, 7 big blinds. And yeah, I definitely should have went in on that hand.
was feeling that hand, but yeah, there was nothing special about it. Should just kept folding for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just chill out. Maybe do one more tomorrow. So now that I know I have a little $8, I might even. Sometimes I play cash games during the day when I'm sharp, and usually I'll just lose a few bucks right away. But maybe I can get in there and win a few hands if I fold enough hands. So yeah, I'll go ahead and keep my little $8 there. Alright. I was gonna watch this. I don't know what it is. Walter Mitty is yet.